What is happening, Ryan Maxwell? Welcome to the green room. We'll be starting very shortly, obviously, so just, buckle up, get ready. Oh, I've already forgotten a few things, so just, enjoy the green room and some white bed audio. Welcome, former intern Julia. Ready to learn, ready to clearn. All right, well, get ready. You're in the green room. Okay, folks, please put your tray tables into their upright and locked positions. We're coming in for not a landing, but we're not even coming in for anything. We're getting ready to take off. We're not coming in for anything, guys and ladies. All right, white bed audio is playing. I think I've got everything finally set up. Looks like all the lights are on and flashing. Oh, except for those, but no. Well, whatever. The way to control them is out of my control, ironically enough. So let's go ahead and get everything started with a little bit of this.
Dog. Cat. Mouse. Turtle.
I can't see me loving nobody but you for all my life.
You're listening to FFOP Radio.
Reach the
everybody. Welcome to the show. My name is Dave. It's FFOP Radio. That's why we're here, right? That's not why we're here. That's the name of the show. Welcome. There's Ryan Maxwell still up in lights there from the last time we played a game. I don't think I'm going to have a game for you tonight. What I've got for you is some Carl's Jr. training footage. Now, I want to shout out this channel because I might... What a treasure trove and like tragically undersubscribed to, but like, why would you watch this unless you're me? But the video, or not the video, but the channel is called Just Training Videos. So I'm going to be, there's so much good stuff on here. We're going to be going back to them again and again, I'm sure. But I did find some safety-related training for Carl's Jr., my favorite and often forgotten fast food franchise. Because I feel like Burger King, McDonald's, Taco Bell, they're always like the big heavy hitters. To a lesser extent, KFC. Carl's Jr. is still out there, right? I mean, best barbecue sauce in the business, or at least, for one man's point of view. They do it better than most. Anyway, that being said, probably no trivia tonight because I haven't found anything new, and I'm not willing to look through all my stuff and open up a new deck. Potentially, let me introduce my co-host and producer. Krista is off camera there.
Hi.
Man, I'm running so behind. So what I'm going to try and do is multitask and after the fact. So maybe these lights will work for you guys.
Huh.
There we go. One worked. Behind as ever. Sorry. Here we go. That being said, here we go. Full disclosure, I haven't watched much of this. I just was looking for something around an hour long in content and hopefully something embarrassing. And I watched this and it wasn't more than 45 seconds where I was embarrassed.
Oh.
So that's what's going to happen to you guys, probably. So let's go ahead and boot up this commercial. Boy, oh boy. Yeah. Like, at first I was like, oh, maybe this will be... I mean, you'll get it. Here we go. Let me move over to
Semi-educational.
No, it's not going to be... That's the thing. I have not seen as much training material professionally, like by force, as I have recreationally. It's a bizarre situation. Damn, it's so cool.
Whoa. It's in the 90s. Whoa,
Carl!
it starts dark.
Yeah, we're going to think safety. You got to think about it in the dark first.
Hi,
Kicks the ladder.
Stephen Sidney here.
Wait
In
for it.
Carl's Jr., your safety is extremely important. Hey, you never know when an accident could happen.
But by following some basic safety rules.
A couple of things about this too. I don't know if it's intentionally shot, color shifted to be like ultra 90s and like mega stylized. I don't believe that's the case. I think this is just like a pooched VHS copy where like it was too close to a magnet or something happened. I forget the other thing, but like, it's about to get crazy, guys.
Along with your own common sense, most accidents can be easily prevented. And if you don't believe that accidents can happen
All this
easily,
business happening.
here's a look at our last take. Yo, Burger Boy, roll it!
Burger Boy? That's one of the Cyrex trolls. Guys, locals.
Action.
So the first take had like added pratfalls and like Hanna-Barbera sound effects?
Yep. The ladder was more in the front door. Oh.
You know, safety is extremely important. You never know when an accident could happen.
But by following some basic safety rules along with your own common
There's
sense,
fire
most
back there.
accidents can be easily prevented.
Here's your sandwich.
What? Something in my teeth?
Wow,
So,
wow.
as that just showed you, there are 5 common injuries we want you to avoid.
Oh, this is so like 90s cringe. Oh my God. Like it's a very specific flavor of hyperbole because it has to be it's like infomercial hyperbole, where like it's the rotisserie Showtime grill, where instead of being able to just rotisserie cook a chicken in the Showtime grill like all smart people do, there's some idiot or there's some black and white footage out there of somebody like bumbling a chicken, or it ends up on their head like Mr. Bean and it never gets cooked. Like, that's what this shit is. What's up,
Hey,
Matt? Yeah, right?
Womp, womp,
Wah, wah.
womp, womp.
Yeah, the sad trombone plays. And like, so I hope we continue on with the bullshit.
Avoid.
There it is.
Why is it so green?
Everything's green.
I mean, I would expect, and here's the thing, I think it's an intentional thing then. Because, like, the purple seems untouched, right? Like, there's a little bleed, but I think this is just, like, the grossest part of 90s style. Like, this is what corporations thought the 90s were, and it's sad that that corporation is Carl's Jr. because they make such delightful hamburgers.
Yeah.
Is it inner space?
Chemical injuries.
Chemical warfare. That's what your MSDS sheets are for, people.
The best way to avoid slips
Getting crushed by pianos?
and falls.
Why not show an actual employee
Do
falling?
not run, but walk.
Hey, there's no reason to hurt yourself while you're on the job.
Why? God damn. I've talked about it before, but there's one. I've been looking for it, so trust me, if I ever come across it, I'll show you guys. But when I was working at Petco, they showed me this piece of footage that was essentially like these fish market workers, I think in the Seattle open air markets or whatever, that just like loved their jobs and threw fish around and had a great time. And like the whole point of that video was like, you know, work doesn't have to be bullshit. Like, you can have fun while you work. And it was like being sort of upbeat and yada, yada, yada. But that was like a real life example of people employing the types of things you want to see. It wasn't like a bunch of people who are like subject to a gas leak in conjunction with like silent era pratfall vaudevillian bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
what are we supposed to, like, instead of falling into a couple of gears and being ground into a paste, walk to the customer's table with the hamburger?
Right.
What?
That's all. Wow, they really got the most out of that fair use comedic effect music they ordered.
Seriously, like this was before like the internet, so someone probably had to send away for like a tape or a CD or something.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So do your job quickly.
It got
but
even
always
more
take the
green.
time to be safe. Be careful around places where there might be water on the floor.
And why not
like the
yellow?
back
It's
sink,
Carl's
ice
Jr.
Right, I
or
was
mop
thinking the
stall
same
area.
thing.
And it has to be intentional now. Now that we can see the black and white and the color is
Yeah.
unaffected, like it's not even a little sepia.
And places that
Oh,
might
yeah.
have shortening or grease on the floors,
God
like
damn it,
fryers
what's
in the
going
grill.
on?
If you see a spill, don't wait for an accident to happen.
Not for nothing though. Like the whatever 2-3 feet in front of the fryers, for as wide as the fryers were slippery as hell. And it was one of my favorite spots of working at a Burger King when I was 16.
To slide around.
Yeah, because I knew exactly where the slidey spot was, so I would go around, make my circuit, and then go woo, and then like slide, come out past the shake machine, and shoot into the drive-thru area, which I usually was working. But you know, wasn't an idiot. If you know where that's the thing. If you know where the slippery spots of the place are, that's the most important part. It's not like cleaning them; it's just knowing that they're perpetually there.
Either clean it up yourself immediately or tell the person in charge so they can get it taken care of.
It doesn't take a genius to know that wet
Genius.
floors can be slippery, so be extra careful when you're cleaning and mopping them. Use hot water because it cleans better and dries faster than cold water.
It's true.
Use a wet floor sign to alert everyone. Wring out the mop often so the floor doesn't get too wet.
When the wet floor dries, put out dry floor signs to make people aware that the floor is dry and there is no slipping hazard present.
Yep.
Mop the floor a section at a time, so there's always a dry area for people to walk
But
on.
always start in
But
front
don't
of the
mop
soda.
during busy rush periods. Most important, tell your fellow crew members
Move
that
it.
you're mopping and the floor is wet, so that everyone can be extra careful.
Hey, yo,
Like, no.
I'm mopping.
Like in a perfect world, you'd be like, "Hey, I'll take the initiative and I'm gonna mop up the floor." But like in like reality, like your manager is like mop the floor, and they tell you like you do it like on the fourth go around because you keep putting it off.
Hey, don't stand on boxes or climb on shelves to reach something.
But I'm short.
That's just not safe.
Ask a
Get
tall
a leg
man.
Up. Always use a ladder to reach things on a high rack or shelf. And when you use a ladder, make sure it's close to the item you want so you don't overextend your reach. If it's not.
What? And not for nothing. How many times have you been into a Carl's Jr. where they hand you like a styrofoam Dixie, like picnic plate?
Never.
Where are we?
Then why would they be so
Move it
high
closer.
up if they're such a common